everyone, how you doing? Andy Ford Panto Diary, day 6 and 7. 6 and 7, I put two together. 6 was in London, and we had a great last day of rehearsals. It was just rehearsal about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So last day of rehearsals in London, day 6, and a lot of the props that we'd been using, getting used to, had to go because they had to make their way to Bristol for the show. So it's bare bones, really. We just did our lines to each other with the music, just like running over and over again so you get it tighter. So that was good. Then got on the train to Bristol, got in the cab to my digs, fabulous. And then yesterday, Sunday, day off, I cooked a lovely roast dinner. My wife has taught me well, so I love a roast dinner. Saw a bit of football, and my team won. Woohoo! Learned a lot of lines. Hey, just to call out here that Andy Ford didn't use the script for any of the scenes. Just saying, because today was day 7 in Bristol. We rehearsed in Bristol. In the hall there, and that was really good. We tightened some stuff on some of the comedy as well, which to me makes my heart glad. So very good, yeah, really good day. So we're all together, we're all in Bristol. We had a couple of the team from the Bristol Hippodrome Marketing Department taking some pictures. I was a bit slow, first of all, after the day off, getting back into it again, but I'm all right now. We ran the show twice today. That's pretty good, huh? And we're running it again tomorrow morning, and then into the theatre. We're doing sound checks and all that sort of thing. Like from tomorrow, we start officially our technical rehearsals. So yeah, and then we open on Saturday. So a lot of work to be done between now and Saturday with lighting and sound and all the stage management and all the scene changes and blah. There's so much going on. In the meantime, we have to keep remembering what we've learned and keep learning it ourselves in our own heads so that the show stays tight whilst everything else is put in place. Busy time. So we're in Bristol. Andy Ford speaking to you from Bristol in my digs. Looking forward to the show. I think early night tonight, learning some more lines, although I was pretty pleased with myself. In fact, the only thing I forgot in the first run through today was my opening spot. And I wrote that. So anyway, we're all up to date now. It was a really good day. And I got chance to chat to the director of our show. Do you want to say that? Of course you do. Richard Cadell, who's also with Sooty and Sweep, is our director. I'm saying that to you, but as I say, I think I'm about to say it to you again in a second. Anyway, let's go over to the studios in Bristol. Over to you, Andy. Well, thank you, Andy. Here I am in the studios with Richard Cadell, who's with Sooty and Sweep, but what you probably don't realise at this point is he's also the director of our show. I know, so many hats he's flipping wearing. As we stand today, it's Monday. We open on Saturday.
Yep.
I'm speaking to you with your director's hat on now.
Yep.
Are you happy?
Very.
Really?
I'm really happy. Do you know, we've both done a lot of these things over the years. Rather a few. And sometimes you get a feeling of, well, you get 3 feelings. You look at your content, you think, how much content have we got? And we got so much. I mean, there's
too much.
Yeah, which has been a problem. Too much of a good thing. So we've got huge giants, flying things.
Yeah, it's spectacular. I think it's going to be one of the most spectacular pantomimes that Hippodrome will have ever seen.
Yes. So with that comes big technical challenges, which I have to get my head round alongside the team.
Come and do me that.
That's it. So there's that. But it's important that we got a good cast.
Yeah.
And not only a good cast that have got the talent to deliver on stage, because we've all been in shows with big stars that you might have seen on the telly, but when they put them in a panto, it's so different and alien to what they've done.
It's a different genre, and everyone thinks it's easy and you just play with it. But as I say a million times, you can't play with anything until you know it. And it's for a lot of actors that come into our pantomime genre, it's a massive learning process for them.
But you look at Will and Charlie, who, first pantos, and they're absolutely smashing it already, aren't they?
Right. Well, yeah, I think Charlie has done one before, but not as integrated as this one is. That's what she said to me anyway.
With all the audience callbacks.
She's going to be fantastic. Will is going to be so sensational. Not only that, flipping voice, which is brilliant. His costume. I mean, I'm not sure if the Bristol Hippodrome is big enough just for his costume. So those wonderful two leads. I do my stuff, you know what I do. You've got Sooty and Sweet and some. I'm not giving anything away, but I can tell people you're an illusionist as well.
Yeah, that's how
So magic, in your list of what you do, is magic right up there? Is that the one?
I don't really know, but I started with magic. That's how I came into it. I was I did big illusions in summer seasons and things when summer seasons still existed, and
mostly in black and white. They were.
I did all that big stuff, and then I fell into the Sooty show.
Yeah.
And then Panto was
How did you get the Sooty show? Because it was Harry H. Corbett, then Matthew Corbett,
Yes.
then you were the next cab on the rank. So how did that work?
So I'd been a guest on the TV show doing magic tricks.
Oh, right. So you knew Matthew.
I knew Matthew only through the
Right.
meeting on screen and I didn't know him personally, I was just cast to be a guest.
Gotcha.
And then when they were planning on who would replace him after he retired, they thought we need a magician because Harry Corbett was a magician. That's how it started.
Was he?
Yeah, he was a magician. Sooty was there to assist Harry with his magic act. Harry was a magician's a good manipulator.
So he was doing the tricks and Sooty was more ta-da,
Yeah.
rather than you do it then Sooty, look
Yes.
what he's done.
Sooty was a tiny part of Harry's act. And suddenly Harry realised the kids don't want to see me now, they want to see Sooty.
So he did the magic.
Yes. So they thought, and Harry taught Matthew magical skills, because as magicians you have good manipulation and you can think about things and do things with the other hand, it's kind of thing. So they thought, let's get a magician in. So it was a complete curveball for me, because I'd just done big summer seasons and things, but I'd worked a lot with the Chucker Brothers and comedy, a bit like the Crankies we talked about.
Yeah.
So I picked up a few bits, and they put me in front of the cameras, and I felt, obviously it was a dream job.
Yeah.
And I cried my eyes out when they cast me, and 25 years later I'm still doing it.
But you're still doing bits of telly and touring with Sooty as well.
Yeah.
So now to the comedy thing, because we're actually doing a comedy routine together. It's the first time we've done it.
Yeah.
I don't think nervous was the right word, but because we have different styles of comedy, to make them blend as one, we've been working hard on it, haven't we?
Yes. And it was something that we wouldn't have known until we got into the rehearsal room. It might have been an absolute catastrophic failure, but we don't know, it still might be, but our gut gut feeling is, I mean, you're a master, Andy. You're a master. He is a master at this.
We don't allow the comedy to fail. The comedy will work, and it'll be great. We've been working on it this morning, and you very kindly let me offer up my ideas for the comedy, and I'm pleased to do it, because to me the number one thing is the show, and then it's great that everyone gets a chance to do their bit, but we're doing a bit together, so that's good and
That'd
special.
be great. But I mean, the whole thing with the Panto is that, you have all the spectacular effects, wonderful costumes and songs everybody loves and knows and joins in with. But I think, as a director, ultimately, I know we're doing the comedy, but people never laugh. That's the top.
That's what Les Dennis said. They want to come and see the funny boys.
They want to have a laugh.
Or girls.
And then, do you know what? It's jam-packed with laughs.
Yeah.
On every level. You've got your humour, which is daft and crazy, and for my money, I hope to tell your loyal followers, you do the funniest routine in the show, of course. It never fails to make me laugh in rehearsal. It never fails to make my assistants laugh in rehearsal. We've seen it 100 times.
Yeah, it's a joy, and
you know the one I'm on about.
Yeah, I do, and the guy that I'm doing it with is doing a sterling job for me, holding up the other end of the comedy. So that's great. Now, what I want to say to you guys, because we're going to start rehearsing again in a minute, with your everything hat on, there's no one better here to promote our pantomime to these lovely people from Bristol who are watching this and are thinking about coming to see the show this year. Sell it for us, baby.
Oh my God. Okay, here we go. It's a spectacular, right, this is going to put me on the spot. It's a spectacular, magical mix of music, mirth and mayhem. You have the legendary Will Young singing his chart-topping favourites that you'll sing along with and you'll dance along with. Charlie Brooks, that you'll know from EastEnders, will come and surprise you with her incredible acting skills. You'll be booing your pants off at her. If you won't stop laughing at Sooty and Sweet, wait till you see this man, the Bristol Panto legend, on top form with possibly, I think, the funniest routine I've seen you do in years, that you will wet yourself when you see what he's going to do. There'll be magic to amaze you, special effects to astound you, and music you'll go home whistling to, all in 2 fabulous, fun-packed, super-fast hours. Be there. How's that?
Hang on. I'm just... Look, they're actually doing it now. They're actually doing it.
Book now.
Come and see us at the Bristol Hippodrome. It's Jack and the Beanstalk this year. It's a spectacular pantomime. We're all going to give it 1,000,000%. It's a funny show. It's a musical show. There's magic, illusion, dance. Well, you know how Panto works, don't you? See you at the Hippodrome versus Rich. Thank you, my lover,
Pleasure, love.
for doing the Panto Diary. And now, back to Andy. Thank you, Andy, and thank you, Richard. Please get your tickets, come and see the show. It's going to be fantastic. I'll try and get some more Panto Diaries in before we open. I'll do my bestest, but it's a bit full on. As you know, sometimes this time of year, just before the show, it's difficult for me to get to you. But if I can, I will. Lots of love, and I'll see you at the Bristol Hippodrome. Get your tickets. If you haven't got them, Jack and the Beanstalk. It's going to be fab, actually. See you soon. Bye then.